I'm going to show you a backfill design application I've developed using the incredible UTS Galaxy software. Here I've got a range which is a backfill pipe leading underground to transfer milled crushed ore into fine particles into a backfill. These fill up voids in the ground for support. For this backfill that we're looking at, cement has been added. Here is the loss diagram for the backfill for 3 different pipe sizes, and this is done through pipe loop testing. On this graph here is a repeat of this graph, so I'll work on this one. It's easier to see. I've got the elevation route. This first section is a vertical column shown in 45 degrees because the height and the length are the same, and here's your horizontal run of pipe to the different ranges. Have a look at the flow rate here as I change the range routes. As it gets shorter, the flow rate will increase. As it gets longer, there's more resistance. The flow rate drops. The next thing, I'll show you how the allowable head line works for the different codes. When you go to B31.4, it's more relaxed. You'll see the allowable head rises and drops. The next thing, I can change the distance and see the pressure and other parameters, static pressure, the code allowable pressure and the allowable head. Then if you increase, let's just take this to the middle about. If you increase the corrosion allowance, your allowable head drops. You can see that it doesn't affect the flow, it's just the pressure, allowable pressure to code that the pipe can withstand. I can show you the effect of a choke. A choke is a reduced section of pipe diameter. If I increase the choke, the flow rate drops. If I decrease it, the flow rate increases. Let's take the choke out. Now I'm going to show you what happens when your vertical column is filled with water. You get a split in the hydraulic grade line because of the difference in density. And then lastly, I can just look at the delivery of water. You'll see the flow rate increases because the friction loss is a lot less. I'm not using this curve anymore. I'm using Colebrook White. Hope you found that interesting.